Hey everyone. Hi. Hi. Oh, I feel like I've been away forever. I haven't been streaming at all lately. Made a couple of videos, but never actually ended up uploading them. I'm actually going to be covering the stuff tonight instead. So, I don't know. I just haven't been around. I've been working so much. I had today off, and then I spent the day with my son. We went to Lockport, New York, and did the canal cruise where it takes you through Lock 34 and 35, I think it is. It used to be known as the Flight of 5, but now it's only 2 locks instead of 5. So it was really cool. It was. I had a great time. Then stopped and had some awesome food in Syracuse. Text my sister, see if they want to meet me, but I kind of didn't give them a heads up. So we're going to maybe meet up next Sunday instead. So yay. How was everyone else's weekend? I hope well. I hope fun. Hi, Kara. If you want to keep talking in DMs with your question with me, that's fine. Or we can talk whatever you want. Hi, Elizabeth. Hi, Autistic Show. Hi, Steffi. Hi, Megan. Hi, Lily. Hey, Skate Positive. Hey, the crazy lady. Reagan, how are you? And it's okay. Oh, no, wait. I'm not in live chat, so I don't know. Hey, Triple Threat. Heather, Christine. Right, so that's it. Okay, so this stream was going to be mostly about all the nonsense, all the drama going on with like Steve, Megan, Nikki, myself a little bit, and Charla and Allison there from Facebook, I'm still going to go over that. But I don't think I'm going to be devoting quite as much. I'm not going to devote the entire stream to it. There's a few other things I want to cover. But first and foremost, there's one thing that I really want to point something out here. I have to sign into Facebook 1 second. It just dawned on me like a minute ago that I was going to want to point this out. So give me a second here. Just take me a second to sign into my other Facebook account. Yes, I do have a SOC Facebook account. I've had it since probably like 2018 for the vaccine stuff. And now I use it because I'm blocked by Katie Joy. So if I want to reach her shit on Facebook, I have to do it through a SOC account. So why can't it? I click remember password, but it doesn't remember password. There we go. Okay, so there's this one post that she put up, and at first it never even dawned on me just how fucked up this is. Now let me scroll down to it. Come on. I just saw it on here. It's right around here. Okay. I think, unless she did, I don't think she deleted it. I don't think I had like an old like tab open. Okay, well maybe it's not there anymore. Shit, fuck me. Maybe it was on Instagram. I think it was on Instagram, or both. But I think it might still be up on Instagram. Yep, there it is. Okay, let me pull that up in here now. All right, got it open. Well, Sort of. All right. Well, I guess first we're going to look at this because I don't want to refresh off of this page, this tab I have open to her Instagram, because otherwise I'm going to lose it because she deleted this post. Because I can't find the post anymore on her Instagram, except for on my tab here on the desktop. So let's just look at this real quick. So this is what she wrote. It says 15 minutes. So this tab that I pulled up was 15 minutes after she posted this. But down here it says 22 hours ago. So she posted it 22 hours ago. I don't know. But as you can see, it says, I did not defame Tati Westbrook. Our settlement agreement says I can defend myself against anyone claiming I defamed her. She said I never defamed her and never, ever hacked, threatened, or sent her any death threats. See, I don't think Tati would say that because Tati wouldn't really know if it was Katie or not, right? Tati might say, I have no reason to believe it's you. Like there's nothing been stated that it was you or whatever, but I don't know that you've never done it. But anyway. We settled because I was going to countersue her and her attorney for defamation, period. Because that's what happens. Whenever someone is ready to gearing up for a lawsuit to sue someone and their attorney for defamation, what they do, the next logical step is to hand over their sources to the other party and then drop the whole thing entirely, right? Because that's what makes sense here. Okay. She's so desperate for the public to not have the public think that she lost or that she was wrong or that she was the bad one out of that argument, that she was the one who needed correction. She was the one who needed to be put in the corner or whatever. She's so desperate for people to not think that. Why? Anyway, let me get to the other thing I wanted to show here. Right here. Now,
say I like my coffee like I like my men.
Clearly.
Say I like my coffee like I like my men.
Clearly.
Say I like my coffee like I like my men.
What this is showing is a scene from the Sister Wives Brown family or something, but this was a scene that was scrubbed from making it to the show on air. She says the Sister Wives Brown family hail from a racist fundamentalist cult, yet the family's beliefs on race are never seen on the show. However, a deleted scene of season 9, episode 11 shows an unedited and unfiltered moment of some of the kids' feelings about race. Logan's girlfriend, Michelle, is drinking coffee without cream or sugar. She says that she likes her coffee like her soul. Her soul is black or dark. Garrison says, not Logan, Garrison says, I thought you were going to say I like my coffee like I like my men. He then fake vomits on the side of the table and the rest of them watch and laugh. Now, I didn't know this the first time I seen this, but I am of the belief and understanding now that Garrison and, what the hell's her name again? That Garrison and Michelle, that Garrison and Michelle are brother and sister. Is that not the case? That's what I've since been told. I don't know. Do any of you guys have a brother or sister out there? You know, especially if your sibling is of the opposite sex, or you know what I mean? Like, if they weren't your sibling, if them being your sibling, if the talk of sexual things, it makes you kind of your stomach turn, or makes you freaking just, ugh, God no, then listen to this. If you are of that person, of those people, of that mindset, listen to this clip again. And where the fuck do you get race out of this? Because I hear this now knowing that they're brother and sister, and I think, oh my God, he was grossed out because his sister was talking about being with a guy, any fucking guy. Because he didn't say, oh, I thought you were going to say I like my coffee black like I like my man. I thought you were going to say you like your coffee like how you like your men. And just the fact that she would be talking about liking men would be enough for him to respond like that, right? But no, that's not what goes through Katie's mind, because apparently the brothers and sisters talking or acting like that must be acceptable in her mind. No, it's the race thing that she thinks they are referring to over making those fake puking sounds. It can't be the fact that they're finding it gross because they're siblings. No. it's gross because they're talking about someone possibly being with a black person. Like, now I'm not saying, okay, it could have been meant either way. It could have been meant both ways. It could have been meant neither way. I don't know. But now that I know that they're brother and sister, upon watching this, that's the first place my mind goes is, oh my God, yes, a brother is grossed out over the thought or concept of a sister being with a guy, anyone. Only had I not believed or known that they're brother and sister would my mind go maybe elsewhere. But Katie surely must have known that they're brother and sister. I mean, she knows like fucking everything about everyone in these shows. There's not a person she's not done a deep dive on, gotten their social security number, blood type, and who they kissed at their fucking high school prom. She knows everyone in these shows. So she knows that they were brother and sister. But it never once crossed her mind that that's the fucked up shit that was being thought of here. Not the fact that they thought being with a black person was fucked up. You know, I don't know. That's just my take on it. Like, who the fuck thinks like that? Who? Yeah, and like I said, it could very well meant a racist thing. I don't know. But if I had known that they're brother and sister upon first hearing that, my first conclusion would have been, it's because they're brother and sister. You know? Yeah, Kara, I don't know what you're talking about. No one's had a chance to talk to me. I mean, I haven't been around the past couple of days. I've been working my ass off, and then today I spent the day with my son. So no one's had a chance to talk to me about anything. I have no idea. I don't have any clue what y'all are talking about. Yeah, oh, yes, I did see Reagan's post. Yeah, I'm going to cover that next. So, all right, we're going to see. I kind of want to leave that shit to the end, but I guess we'll do it backwards here. It doesn't matter. Wait, I got to leave that shit. I don't want to close that. So let me open up Twitter or whatever the fuck it's called in another tab. I'm like so thirsty today. Sweat my ass off today. It wasn't even that cold out or anything. It's just, it was when we did the cruise, the canal cruise, we sat up top and I'm like, man, I should have brought sunblock. I never used to wear sunblock, but now I wear it everywhere, like all the time. Wow, this is some crazy shit. Okay. Oh, cool. All right. Her account's not locked down anymore. Okay. So I don't, okay. Because I always feel weird about sharing stuff from Twitter accounts that are locked down, but they give me permission to view. I don't know. I always feel like I'm fucking violating their privacy or some shit, but looks like we're in the clear here now. So, I mean, I don't think this is something that Reagan would mind me sharing anyway, but still, I'm just always afraid that I'm going to share something else too, you know? I don't know. Anyway, let me look here real quick. What? Oh, fuck it. I know you're asking Sue a question, but the question I seen you ask is, did you get a chance to speak with Aaron? And I just was answering that for you, that no one's had a chance to speak with me yet. So. Reagan took her account up private the other day. Oh, okay. Oh, it's right. It's right. Didn't you mention it in this post? Now you say something. I think I did read or hear it or something somewhere. Okay. All right. Let me read this. So, and I gotta say, this is one part of the new Twitter that I really like, is how you can make these big, huge tweets now. Like I like that. So, all right. So Reagan writes, Katie Joy, you are whistling through your ass. On June 4th, 2021, you posted a video about the settlement with the Westbrooks, the Halo Beauty Partners, LLC. Oh, wait, about with the Westbrooks. The Halo Beauty Partners, LLC v. Clark Swanson et al. Complaint was filed on July 9th, 2021. For the record, July 9th is past June 4th, Katie Joy. That being said, what part of the Halo Beauty Partners, LLC v. Clark Swanson et al. Complaint indicates that you did not defame the Westbrooks? Oh, wait. As we wait for Katie Joy to stop spinning narratives, which is never, allow me to share portions from the complaint. Here, the complaint goes on to state, the company is informed and believes that Paulson made several disparaging statements and assertions that were critical of the company and the Westbrooks, including but not limited to the company's products are, quote, snake oil and, quote, junk vitamins. There is, quote, zero testing to show that the company's products do anything. The company's products are harmful to human health. The company, quote, manipulated its customers into buying the products. The company is financially, quote, worthless. And the company's product seemingly violates federal law by not having approval from the FDA. Okay. Paulson also made numerous statements about the Westbrooks, their character, their professional credentials, and trustworthiness. As a result of these statements and others, the company, with Swanson's consent, and the Westbrooks sent 4 cease and desist letters over the next few months and began drafting a complaint to file a lawsuit against Paulson in the United States District Court. Western District of Washington. Oh, I see. I'm sorry. I for some reason, shit's distracting me tonight. I don't know why. Normally, I can just like fucking ignore shit and tune it out, and I think that pisses people off. But I don't know why everything's distracting me now tonight. Okay. The company is informed and believes that Swanson knew what he was doing when he contacted Paulson. Prior to his communications with Paulson, she had already published over 50 videos concerning the Westbrooks that were not favorable to the company or its spokesperson, Tati Westbrook. Refresh your memory, Katie Joy? Spinning narratives like that can cause dizziness and reorientation in your face. Stop that. Your actions in the past and present are a good example of why future litigants should think before settling with you. Considering all that, do you think Katie Joy's statements about the case since her settlement video are trustworthy? What suggestions would you give to former litigants of Katie Joy with whom she continues to speak? What suggestions would you offer to future potential litigants of Katie Joy? These questions are simply me being a curious and nosy bitch. Despite this, we have no idea who is watching, and to be honest, she is always being sued. Yep. That's about right. Also, the reason why the Westbrooks dropped the lawsuit, and they did drop the lawsuit because no other lawsuits were filed. Katie did not file against them. I don't believe she did. Pretty sure she didn't. I mean, she responded, but she didn't like create a whole new separate lawsuit filing against them. So the only lawsuit that was in need of being dropped was the one Tati and such filed against Katie. So the only reason why that entire legal battle ceased to exist is because Tati dropped her lawsuit against Katie. And the only reason why she did that is because Katie handed over the information Tati was seeking, and Katie agreed to be a witness of sorts for Tati in her lawsuit with Clark Swanson, her business partner. This sounds to me like, I mean, I don't want to call it like bribery or extortion or whatever, but I mean, because it's legal, it's legal for them to do this and for Katie to accept it. But it kind of feels like that they had to threaten her. They had to strong arm her into giving over the information that was clearly like in bad faith on his part, if not illegal of some sort, and the only way she would hand that over, the only way she would accept defeat and hand that over as if she saw no other way out. And that's kind of where she ended up, was not seeing any other way out. So she wants to try and present that as some sort of W or something in her book. Well, I'm not sure how that's a win. I'm really not, because she's the only one who didn't get what she wanted, because she had to remove all that content from the internet. She can no longer report the content that she was reporting. She can no longer speak poorly, I'm pretty sure, of those involved. And she cannot even reveal the details of their agreement upon settlement. So it sounds to me like she fucking lost big. That's just my opinion. It sounds to me like same kind of shit happened with Todd Chrisley, the one who's, I mean, she couldn't even win a fucking lawsuit against a guy who's sitting in federal prison right now for tax evasion. What does that tell you? She could not fucking win that. She had to hand over exactly what it was he was asking from her too. And it was the same fucking shit. Sources, information and sources. Because what she reported was so fucking outrageously wrong that they were able to build an entire lawsuit on it. That these criminals, these federal tax breaking law criminal people, won against Katie Joy. Like Katie, I feel like she keeps pointing out how they're in jail, but I keep thinking, well, if they're shit people for being in jail, well, then you got to be even shittier than them because you fucking lost, right? Anyway, I digress. I don't know if Todd and them are guilty or not. I gotta feel like I gotta tend to believe that they are, because I mean the federal government doesn't usually get shit like that wrong. Like, and as corrupt as people can be in government, that's got to be a hell of a lot of corruption for them to target the Chrisleys like that. And why would they do that? So I mean, anything's possible, sure, but I don't see how that's possible. That being said, I don't think that they're shit people. I don't think that they're like these huge criminals or whatever. They're definitely not dangerous criminals or anything like that. I mean, I don't even care about the crimes that they commit. I could not care less. But that doesn't change the fact that they're still in jail. They're in prison, rather, because they were convicted of breaking the law. And Katie touts this as though they're some shit people for this, but yet Katie couldn't even fucking win against them. What does that say about Katie? Anyway. Okay. Oh yeah, is that what? Let me look at it there real quick. I forgot about that. Oh shoot, that's right. I forgot about this. There is another lawsuit going on, huh? Against Brian Upchurch. Oh, okay, here's what I read about Reagan unlocking her account. Okay. All right, let me see how long this is. It's going to be like the initial filing for it, isn't it? So it could be kind of long. It's loading. Just takes a minute to load. Go away. Oh, it's 30 pages. Yeah, it's kind of long. Wait, we provide cookies. Oh, fuck off with your cookies. Can you make this smaller? All right, well, we can skim through this. Do you guys want to read about Brian Upchurch, the YouTuber, being sued by the family of that girl, Rodney? Kylie, that's okay. So the family of Kylie Rodney, the girl who was found, who had died in a car accident, She had been missing though for days. Like no one knew what happened to her, and that people were speculating all kinds of shit and everything. Like something happened to her upon leaving a party. This was over in California, I think, or at least on the West Coast somewhere. And this turned into like a lot of speculation. And I'm gonna go out on a limb here and guess like it went off of a lot of speculation and talking between YouTubers with very, very little, if any, sleep. So anyone who's gone without sleep before, whether it's been due to substances or not, it doesn't matter, in my opinion. If you go without sleep, you just start kind of losing your mind a little bit, and you become paranoid and freaking. You start thinking you see all kinds of shit everywhere. It sounded to me at the time like that's kind of what was happening with Upchurch. That he started believing or thinking that one of the YouTubers he was talking to there in the true crime community, who I guess lived in the area, might have been guilty for something that happened to Kylie. I think that that's what this is about, anyways. And he went public with his accusations and shit. Well, Adventures with Purpose came in, and they dove and searched the lake near there, and that's where they found Kylie in her car. It looked like that right after she left the party, she lost control of her car and ended up in the lake. They had searched it once, but the divers were unable to see anything, I guess due to like the water being quite murky at the time. There'd just been rain or some shit like that. So when Adventures with Purpose came in and searched the lake, the sediment and stuff in the water had settled, so they were able to see a little bit more clearly. So I guess that's what happened. Am I right? Am I kind of, is that what this is about? Like short story form or whatever? All right, I think well, whatever. Let's read it and find out. And then after this, we'll go over to I'm going to go over and show some things regarding these fucking people over on Facebook and shit. It's ridiculous. I mean, I honestly don't know. Someone's up to something. That's what I'm going to say. I don't know which one it is. Maybe it's the both of them. Maybe it's neither of them, but they're both being used. I don't know. But something was by design here, because this just doesn't make sense. And I'm going to show you everything that I mean there. Yeah, the other people involved, they don't even know exactly what I'm showing. They know, they have an idea, but they don't know. So this is just my opinion, my take on shit. I think it was the guy that wakeboards and very good in the water. Okay. All right, so let's check this shit out then. Let me go over and share screen. Where is it? Where did I open it up at? There it is. Does my hair look like shit? I don't know why my hair looks like shit. So shitty today. Okay. I gotta wash it. I haven't washed it today or yesterday. I don't care. I'm so tired all the time. I don't care. Okay, complaints. So this is Daniel Robertson and Daniel Rodney, plaintiffs, v. Ryan Upchurch, defendant. This was filed in the United States District Court for the Middle District of Tennessee National Division. And I want to send a shout out to Reagan for providing this for everyone to look at on her Twitter. She provides it in a Dropbox, and the link is on her Twitter for anyone else who wants to go and pull it up. So I want to send her a big, huge thank you for that. She's done that for the community before in the past for other lawsuits, and she's doing it again. So just want to say thank you. And we all really appreciate this. Okay. There's no case number or anything yet. Was this filed? Because I'm not seeing anything that shows that it was filed. But I'm assuming it was. This diversity action arises from the defamatory and tortious conduct of defendant Ryan Upchurch, as explained below. Ryan Upchurch is a media personality, musician, and prolific YouTuber who has approximately 3,110,000 subscribers on YouTube as of the date of this filing. Upchurch began posting about the disappearance of Kylie Rodney, the granddaughter of plaintiff David Robertson and the daughter of plaintiff Daniel Rodney, after Kylie's disappearance in August 2022 became a viral international news story. Oh, yeah, it was filed. Okay, I see. My bad. I didn't see that. There was an entire industry of true crime would-be sleuths posting all kinds of information on the internet. Upchurch had not previously participated in so-called true crime YouTube, but began to do so as the Kylie Rodney case became news. What was he doing then on YouTube before then? I always thought that he was true crime, but I guess not. Kelly Rodney disappeared after a party near Tahoe National Forest on August 6, 2022. In the weeks following her disappearance, numerous online posters began wildly speculating as to what really happened, quote, to Kylie Rodney. As it would ultimately turn out, Kylie died of drowning when her vehicle crashed into the Prosser Reservoir and became submerged below 14 feet of water. No foul play was suspected. Ryan Upchurch was a prominent figure in this wild speculation. After Kylie Rodney's body had been found, and after authorities had publicly stated that an autopsy had confirmed her identity, Upchurch uploaded several videos making outlandish claims, including that Kylie Rodney, Daniel Rodney, and David Robertson were not, oh, that's right, I forgot about that, were not real, and that the entire tragic episode was a scam by Kylie's family to raise money on a GoFundMe website. Oh my God, how could I forget about that? That was the most insane shit I ever heard. That's right. After a press conference and everything, he's tried, I think, didn't he commentate on it, trying to point out all the red flags that it was fake or some shit? Like, I remember that. And that's when I started thinking, like, this is so clearly the product of, like, no sleep. Like, nothing else explains this. Upchurch also published images of David Robertson and further published Daniel Rodney's former home address to his 3 million subscribers. Mr. Upchurch has a loyal following of viewers who refer to themselves as the Creek Squad. Upchurch directed the Creek Squad to search for Kylie Rodney's vehicle and posted Google Earth images of Daniel Rodney's former home, falsely stating that he had, quote, found Kylie's car there. While generating hundreds of thousands of views on his videos relating to Kylie Rodney's disappearance, Upchurch promoted his own music, often uploading new music content between videos on the Kylie Rodney case. Daniel Rodney essentially went into hiding and made substantial investments in home security, surveillance, and cameras, etc. I bet. Several Creek Squad members made outlandish videos of their own. One self-admitted Creek Squad member named Julio made several videos under the moniker An All-American Cartel LLC. Julio posted videos of the Lost Trail Lodge, a vacation resort operated by David Robertson. In one of these videos, Julio speculated that the Rodney Robertson family was performing child sacrifices at the lodge as part of a religious cult. You know, you who fucking started Pizzagate, you know who you are. You know I know who you are. This is the result of that shit. Just so you know. Several Creek Squad members flooded the lodge's internet profiles with negative online reviews. The negative attention directed to David Robertson and his lodge caused him to suffer financial losses. David Robertson and Daniel Rodney have each experienced extreme emotional distress attributable to Upchurch's postings, compounding their already profound guilt at the tragic loss of their granddaughter and daughter. This lawsuit seeks to hold Upchurch accountable for his tortious actions and intentional misconduct as outlined below. David Robertson is a citizen and resident of California. Daniel Rodney is a citizen and resident of California. Ryan Upchurch is a citizen of Tennessee and resides in the Middle District of Tennessee. Jurisdiction and venue. This court has jurisdiction over this action pursuant to 20 and whatever, because the amount in controversy exceeds $75,000, exclusive of interest and costs, and because there is a complete diversity of citizenship between the plaintiff and the defendants. Venue is proper in this jurisdiction pursuant to, etc., because a substantial part of the events or omissions giving rise to the claim occurred in this district and because defendant resides in this district. Suit is timely filed pursuant to a tolling agreement agreed to by all parties on February 13th. Oh, I didn't know that. Factual background. Kelly Rodney disappears on August 6, 2022. Plaintiffs incorporate all above paragraphs. Kelly Rodney disappeared on August 6, 2022. Her disappearance became international news. On August 7th, a family of Kylie's mother, Lindsay Neiman, created a GoFundMe page titled Support for the Family of Kylie Rodney. Plaintiffs David Robertson and Daniel Rodney are members of the family of Kylie Rodney. 2. Upchurch posts his first video about Kylie Rodney on August 13, 2022, and soon accuses fellow YouTubers of involvement in Kylie's death. This is the part I remember. Brian Upchurch began posting about Kylie Rodney on YouTube on August 13, 2022. At this time, the whereabouts of Kylie Rodney were unknown. In these videos, Upchurch offered outlandish theories of the truth of what happened to Kylie Rodney. Upchurch initially theorized that a person named Ronnie, who was a caller to a YouTube show hosted by YouTuber Ikmel, was a red herring and a made-up character. In a comment reply to this video, Red Flag Ronnie number 2, a YouTuber user posted, "Dude, be careful. You gonna get sued for slander for real." Upchurch replied to this user, "They can slander these nuts, lol." They can slander these nuts. Okay, what the hell? Oh my god, this is real. This is not fiction. Like no one made. This is real life. This is real fucking life, people. In a video posted on August 20th, 2022, Upchurch falsely claimed that various other YouTube true crime would-be sleuths, including YouTube personalities Zanime X and Ikmel, were responsible for or somehow involved in the death of Kylie Rodney. In the video titled, "Exactly What I Think Happened to Kylie Rodney," Upchurch suggested that Zanime, I don't know how to pronounce it. Zanime is what it looks like, and Ikmel were responsible for the disappearance of Kylie Rodney, stating, "If you look at the timeline of Kylie being there, Rodney seeing that, and her, Zanime, having a video of the party, isn't it possible that they took her, which is why no kids seen this? And if that's what happened, that would explain why Ikmel is acting crazy and being like, 'Look, everyone, Ronnie's real.'" It doesn't make sense. The same day, August 20th, 2022, Upchurch uploaded a different video, this time widely speculated that Ikmel was a sex trafficking. What? 3. Kylie Rodney's body is discovered on August 21st, 2022. Kylie Rodney's body was discovered on August 21st, 2022. That day, authorities publicly confirmed that the body was more than likely Kylie Rodney, and that an autopsy had been ordered to confirm the identity. Authorities confirmed the identity of Kylie Rodney on August 23rd, 2022. The Placer County, California Sheriff's Office posted the following statement to the sheriff's public Facebook page on August 23rd, 2022. Today, an autopsy was conducted on the deceased individual who was found in the Prosser Reservoir on Sunday, August 21st. The Nevada County Sheriff Coroner has identified the decedent as 16-year-old Kylie Rodney of Truckee. Is that Truckee? I don't know. Okay. The Placer County Sheriff's Office and the Nevada County Sheriff's Office are in communication with Kylie's family and offer our deepest condolences to them during this extremely difficult time. This is an ongoing investigation and no other information is available at this time. Okay. The Placer County Sheriff's Office attached the following image to this Facebook post. The image reads, "Identity of Kylie Rodney confirmed." So sad. The Placer County Sheriff's Office publicly stated the Sheriff's Office was in communication with Kylie's family and offer our deepest condolences to them during this extremely difficult time. On August 22nd, Kylie Rodney's family released a public statement, which was widely reported. In the statement, the family asked for privacy to grieve, quote, "Kindly excuse us as we retreat and dance privately to life's song while we celebrate our daughter's spirit and heal our souls." The full statement is reproduced below. Family statement regarding Kylie Mae Rodney. Friends, family, law enforcement, media, and our global community. We are eternally grateful for the love and support you have shown us in the last couple of weeks. We have weathered a storm of unfathomable force, and it is purely thanks to the army of warriors, matriarchs, healers, and helpers holding us up that we continue to stand today. Mr. Rogers famously told a story of looking for the helpers whenever we saw scary things in the news. We have not had to look for the helpers, as you have all come to our rescue in full force. We are forever indebted to you. While we accept the sadness cast under death's shadow, the rising sun shines light upon us, reminding us not to mourn our loss, but to celebrate Kylie's spirit and the gift that we all received in knowing her. Kylie will surely remain with us, even though we will not get her back. Okay, last sentence. Holy shit. There are certain occasions when words fail. Perhaps this is why our human nature has given us art, dance, and music, which all are more often effective ways to connect us to each other and our rawest emotions. Kindly excuse us as we retreat and dance privately to life's song while we celebrate our daughter's spirit and heal our souls. In gratitude, the Rodney Neiman family. On August 22nd, the day after Kylie Rodney's body was found, Upchurch posted a video in which he appeared to express his condolences to Kylie's mom and Kylie's family and Kylie's friends. That is, upon information and belief, Upchurch was aware on August 22nd that the authorities had stated that they had recovered a body that was more than likely Kylie Rodney. In the same video, Upchurch appeared to criticize other YouTubers for capitalizing on the Kylie Rodney case to promote themselves. 2 days later, Upchurch uploaded a video promoting his own music. 4. After Kylie Rodney's body is found and her identity is confirmed, Upchurch publicly claims Kylie Rodney is a bullshit person. Her family is not real, and her death is a scam to raise money on GoFundMe. Like, how much money do you think people raise on GoFundMe? Like, for real. And it's not like money continues to pour in off of that shit. It's usually a one-time thing, and that's it. And do you expect to get, like, millions of dollars? I don't, this is ridiculous. I don't get it. Anyway. Let me just say, if you're using GoFundMe in this manner for the purpose of scam, then you deserve every second of jail you're going to get, because I worry what kind of harm you could do with the lack of intelligence you have. I don't know. On August 29th, after Kylie Rodney's body had been found, and after authorities had confirmed Kylie's identity, and after Kylie's family had released a public statement, Upchurch uploaded a video titled "Zero Proof of Kylie Rodney Situation Being Real." In this video, Upchurch stated, quote, "Everyone telling me I should be ashamed of myself. How dare you that, oh, this is faked. Show me that it's real. Show me proof of Kylie Rodney." Also in this video, Upchurch suggested the Kylie Rodney case was, quote, a scam to raise money through GoFundMe. He states, "Do you realize that you can be a millionaire on GoFundMe by catfishing people with internet deaths? You could do it fast as fuck. Look at the Kylie Rodney GoFundMe. It's made $63,000 in the past 7 days. That's one GoFundMe for Kylie Rodney. If you have 5 GoFundMes for each individual person that you catfish, fake a death wish, all you need is 3 people, 3 viral stories. You're a millionaire in 2 weeks. Now, that might raise red flags. There might be discrepancies in you getting your money, but you see how I just said that and explained that? But therefore it must be true because you said that and explained it, right? That's exactly how it must be able to happen. They will be taken and interpreted by people who are in on the scheme, that are getting a cut of the money. I mean, why wouldn't they do? If you're giving everyone a cut of the money, then you're not going to be made a millionaire, right? And nobody can keep their mouth shut. The more you even involve just one person, and the chances of your secret staying secret drops significantly. And it drops even more significantly with each extra person you add on to that. I mean, you add like 10 people onto that, and you might as well just go out and tell everyone your fucking truth yourself, because it's got to get out. Especially if you don't suddenly hand over, you start getting extorted by one of these people that you've put your trust in. Oh my God. It's a good thing that he can make music, because he would suck at crime. He would be in jail like all the time, I think. Hell, even I'm smarter than that, and I would be in jail all the time. Anyway. I mean, why wouldn't they defend? Why wouldn't they defend it? It's free money. It's free money that gets the heat off of you because everybody's looking for a bullshit person that you made up. Because why? Because you pushed a car in the lake. Show me real proof of Kylie Rodney existing. Show me anything that indicates this is real. You can't, because it ain't. It's a scam. This video had 246,835 views as of July 24, 2023. Kylie Rodney was a real person. On September 1st, 2022, Upchurch posted a video titled, "Found Another Picture of Kylie's CRV on Google Earth." This video was a phone screen recording of Upchurch performing internet searches related to plaintiff Daniel Rodney. In this video, Upchurch searched for Kylie Rodney's dad, Daniel Rodney, and posted a phone number and address for Daniel Rodney. Upchurch also posted a Google Earth recording purporting to locate Daniel Rodney's home. Upchurch zoomed into a pixelated image, which, per the title of the video, he claimed was another picture of Kylie's CRV. This video has 146,301 views at the time of this filing. As a result of this video and the ensuing negative attention he received, Daniel Rodney essentially went into hiding and made substantial investments in home security, surveillance cameras, etc. On September 3rd, Upchurch uploaded a video titled Kylie. Right? Why is he spelling it? Kylie Rodney? Right, it's spelled wrong. Kylie Rodney, random access memory, hashtag Kylie Rodney. In this video, Upchurch stated, quote, "Kylie Rodney is not Kylie Rodney. Kylie Rodney is Kylie Ross. Kylie Ross's dad is fake Kylie Rodney's grandpa." Oh my God. So if you look at Kylie, Kiely, and look at her situation and who's around her, look at the grandpa, because the grandpa on Kylie, Kiely's page is the dad on Kylie, Callie's page. End quote. Oh my God. Oh my God. In this video, Upchurch posted photographs of plaintiff David Robertson with quotation marks around the phrases Kylie Rodney's grandpa and Kylie's grandpa. Okay. This video has 241,454 views at the time of this filing. Also, on September 3rd, 2022, Upchurch uploaded a YouTube short video titled, "Kylie Rodney is actually a woman named Kylie Ross, video coming in an hour." In this video, Upchurch asserted that Kylie Rodney, Daniel Rodney, David Robertson, and Kylie Rodney's mother were, quote, not real. Specifically, Upchurch stated, quote, I would not say this unless I was 100% confident. Kylie Rodney is not real. Her grandfather is not real. Her dad is not real. Her mom is not real. All the pictures and videos you're seeing of this Kylie Rodney person are actual pictures and videos from someone else named Kylie that are 5 to 7 years old. This video has 324,144 views at the time of this filing. On September 7th, Upchurch uploaded a video titled, "Still no pictures of Kylie Rodney at this party." In this video, Upchurch stated, quote, It's been 4 days since I made an update video on the Kylie Rodney case. Man, the comments are just flooded with snotty-nosed fucking idiots. When you going to give that apology? When are you going to give that apology? Never. There you go. Does that make you happy? Probably not. You're probably fucking tearing. You're probably fucking tearing up your whole room right now. And I don't care. I still think the same thing. I don't know why everyone's in the comments being like, why'd you change your story again? No, it's still the same story. I still think it's bullshit. Still not buying it. Just not. In this video, Upchurch again directly referred to plaintiff David Robertson, stating, quote, "The grandpa? Why is the grandpa on Facebook and on YouTube telling people in the comments, leave me alone? What?" This video has 122,624 views at the time of this filing. Upchurch continued to post about the Kylie Rodney case as late as December 22nd, when he uploaded a video titled Kylie Rodney Only Logic, Part 1. In this video, Upchurch stated, let's be honest with ourselves. At this point in the video, there's nothing to lead me to believe that this person is real. The Kylie Rodney person. There's nothing that shows me she's real yet. In this video, Upchurch also reiterated his theory that Kylie Rodney was a girl named Kylie Ross. In a comment to this video, a YouTuber named Steve's Random Adventures 9066 commented, quote, "So basically you want everyone to believe you. even though you have zero proof and you're claiming this girl doesn't even exist, yet you're on here saying that you're not going to believe anybody else because they don't have proof. Streaming revenue must be going down, end quote. Upchurch replied to this comment, quote, no, it's actually at an all-time high. And I'm making an insane amount of, he's not even, I'm giving him the illusion of sounding like he is speaking incorrect English. He's not. I should read it accurately. No, it's actually at a all-time high, and I'm making a insane amount of money, which is why I'm flopping my dick on the table and trying to fight corruption, because I'm a good guy and I'm rich. Fighting evil, that is rich, because that's what I do. Oh my God, I need a drink. A photo of this exchange is below. Okay. 1, defamation. Or causes of action. 1, defamation. Plaintiffs incorporate all above paragraphs. In addition to the statements described above, plaintiffs submitted video montage, Exhibit A, of various defamatory statements made by Upchurch in his video broadcast. Upchurch published several statements of and concerning both David Robertson and Daniel Rodney through the broadcasting of his YouTube videos relating to the Kiely Rodni case. Upchurch's false claims that Kiely Rodni was not real, David Robertson was not real, and Daniel Rodney were not real defamed plaintiffs. Upchurch's false claims that Kiely Rodni was a bullshit person and that her disappearance was a scam to raise money on GoFundMe defamed plaintiffs. Upchurch's false claims that plaintiffs were in fact relatives of a person named Callie Ross, implying that plaintiffs were actors pretending to be someone other than they in fact were, defamed plaintiffs. Upchurch's false claims that plaintiffs were involved in a scheme to, quote, catfish, fake a death, defamed plaintiffs. As a result of all these statements, plaintiffs suffered reputational injury, financial losses, and emotional distress. Upchurch made each of the following statements only after authorities had publicly identified Kiely Rodni and confirmed her identity. Upchurch made each of the above statements only after Kiely Rodni's family had released a written statement confirming her death. Upchurch thus made his false and defamatory publications with reckless disregard for the falsity of the statement. At a minimum, Upchurch acted with negligence in failing to ascertain the truth of the false statements he published to his about $3 million YouTube subscribers. 2, false light invasion of privacy. Plaintiffs incorporates all above paragraphs. For the same reasons that Upchurch may be held liable for defamation, he may be held liable for false light invasion of privacy. Upchurch's false statements concerning the plaintiffs place them in a false light, which would be highly offensive to a reasonable person. It would be highly offensive to a reasonable person to be falsely accused of participating in a scam to profit from GoFundMe. It would be highly offensive to a reasonable person to be falsely accused of having misrepresented themselves and their identities, lying about who they were, or who they are, and who their loved ones are. It would be highly offensive to a reasonable person to be accused of being fake and not real while grieving the tragic loss of a loved one whom Upchurch also referred to as a bullshit person, fake and not real. It would be highly offensive to a reasonable person to be called fake and not real in the days after their daughter/granddaughter suffered a tragic fatal accident. Upchurch acted with reckless disregard of the truth of these statements as described above. In fact, Upchurch himself appeared to understand the statements were false, and he had previously expressed condolences to Kylie's mom in a video published August 22nd, before later declaring Kylie's mom is not real in a video published September 3rd. Plaintiffs incorporate all above paragraphs. As described above, Upchurch's conduct in uploading his defamatory videos was intentional, and he acted with reckless disregard for the falsity of his defamatory statements. Upchurch chose to target members of a grieving family who, only days earlier, had learned the tragic news that their 16-year-old daughter and granddaughter had died in a fatal accident. In espousing his false claims, Upchurch capitalized on the media attention that the Kiely Rodni disappearance had attracted to promote his own music and capture streaming revenue from YouTube views. In fact, Upchurch openly bragged in the comments to one of these videos about making money from the Kiely Rodni case, stating, I'm making an insane amount of money. Upchurch directed his loyal band of followers, the Creek Squad, to search for Kiely Rodni's car. He then uploaded a video claiming to have discovered the car at the home of Daniel Rodney. As a result of these actions, Daniel Rodney was subjected to an invasion of his privacy and personal security. Upchurch's conduct in belittling a grieving family, accusing them of essentially being actors faking their loved one's death to profit from a scam, to profit from GoFundMe, was outrageous conduct that no civilized society should tolerate. As a result of Upchurch's videos and statements, plaintiffs have suffered serious mental injury, each seeking therapy for psychological injuries specifically attributable as documented in the medical records to the conduct of Ryan Upchurch. 4, negligent infliction of emotional distress. I'm going to take a break for 1 second, okay? I have to blow my nose and then my eyes watering because I think I got something in my nose. I'll be right back, okay? 1 second. I'm going to put the little thing on. It's making my eye water and shit. So 1 second here, guys. 1 second. What are you doing? I'll put on some music for you and that banner. Okay, sorry. Better. Okay. All right, back to this. Sorry about that. Okay, negligent infliction of emotional distress. Actually, my glasses too. Now my eyes are watery. Okay. Plaintiff incorporates all above paragraphs. For the reasons stated above, Upchurch may be held liable for negligent infliction of emotional distress. As a result of Upchurch's video publications and false statements, plaintiff suffered serious mental injury as described above. 5, damages. Plaintiff incorporates all above paragraphs. Plaintiff specifically averred that the law of California, with respect to the issue of remedies and damages, should apply to this action, as plaintiffs reside in California. All injuries complained occurred in California, and all treatment for such injuries occurred in California. The parties had no relationship with each other except through the transmission of Upchurch's YouTube videos, which plaintiffs were made aware of and viewed in California. California, thus, has the most significant relationship to the parties and occurrence at issue. And the shit that Upchurch was talking about was happening in the state of California, right? And California's law of damages should apply. Plaintiffs pray for a recovery of all compensatory damages available under the law, including damages to their reputation, financial losses, emotional distress, and punitive damages based on Upchurch's outrageous intentional, reckless, and conscious, shocking, tortious actions. Plaintiff prays for a jury to try this action. I don't want to keep going in case there's any addresses or whatever named listed. So, wow. Huh. What do y'all think of that shit? Oh, placer? Placer? Okay. I'm sorry. It's not, okay. Placer. Kind of like glass, placer. Upchurch did a response to this, but I haven't seen it. I'm kind of curious what that response would be, but I'm not going to pull it up right now. Upchurch went on Molly's chat. Well, I remember seeing him on Molly's stream once, and Molly was just like not really buying his shit. Molly was like, dude, like, what are you doing? You know? So yeah. That's when I first learned about all this shit. I'm like, who the hell is this guy? What's he talking about? What's going on? You know? Is that grape crush? My son only drinks that kind. Yes. It's not my favorite kind of grape though. Like Fanta is my favorite kind of grape, but it's a more than acceptable second, you know? My absolute favorite soda, which I think everyone probably knows this already because I keep bitching about how I can't find it, is Watermelon Crush. So Crush makes my favorite soda. I can't find it anywhere. But anyway, so yeah, that's the lawsuit there. I know that there's other lawsuits going on, and I do plan on talking about them, but I'm not going to do it tonight. Like, I know, was it Bullhorn Betty, Queen Bee? They're going back and forth and something. JLR and Unirock are still going back and forth. I do want to cover Unirock's like reply or whatever to that. I'm just not going to do it tonight. I haven't even read any of that shit anyways. I should read it first or at least glance it over. So I'm going to go on to the main reason why I planned on even streaming tonight, and that has to do with all this shit going on with Charlotte there in the Facebook group and Allison Jones. And I'm going to keep, where's my fucking fan remote? God damn it. I'm going to keep referring to her as Allison Jones. Like we've been told who she really is, not who her identity is so much, but who her creator name was or is or whatever. I'm not going to commentate on that at this moment because I'm not 100% sold that is in fact her. Other people maybe. Last I heard, I think other people for the most part have been. I don't know if that's still the case. That may not be the case. So I don't want to say that other people are sold on this. Last I heard, they were for the most part sold. But that's also been days. So I myself am not sold on this, and for several reasons, and which I'm going to point out tonight. But more importantly, I want to point out why I think that one of these two, or both, have been here with an agenda. Now, okay, that's right. All right. So, what do I want to do first? I think I should do, yeah, all right. I'm going to do Allison and Charlotte first. Now, I'm going to show some DMs here. These are not my DMs. They were sent to me, and they were sent to other people. At least that's what I've been told. So I am of the belief that this person must not give a shit if these DMs get out. That's why I'm going to share them. If they weren't shared to me with don't release them. They weren't. At least I don't think they were. I didn't see anything like that. Unless they said don't release them somewhere else that I went somewhere other than when they sent me the photos. But I don't think they did. I think I would have seen that. And they sent these to me with the express purpose of proving shit to me, which I don't get. But anyway. this first round of messages I'm going to be showing are between Allison and Charlotte. And I didn't redact any. I took out one of the screenshots because I had someone's phone number in it, so I wasn't going to show that. But in the other groups of screenshots for messages, there's only certain parts of messages I'm going to be talking about and sharing. But this one, I'm pretty much doing all of it because I think it's important. What order did I do this in, though? Okay, so I got to go start at the high number. See, they weren't sent to me in order, so I had to try and guess at the order in which these go. And I'm not sure that I did this right. Does it say July 14th? All right, I think this is where I start is from. But last time I did this, so I started at the high end. So we're just gonna do that. Okay, that's what I'm gonna do. This is about as much in order as they're gonna get, I think. So here we go. So here we have, I don't know the date on this, but so like I said, okay, so Charlotte's the one who sent these to me. So Charlotte's in purple, okay? Allison said, well, he is very biased in his videos. I'm not surprised. Charlotte says, we've been posting every video he did he's been posting every video he did before this in the group, though. Allison says, yeah, but after he said that to you yesterday, he has probably sided with Nikki now. I'm guessing that Charlotte and Nikki kind of had a spat or something. And after Charlotte says, and after he and I talked about Nikki, and I told him Meg saw everything Nikki did to me, he did this on the live. And all right, so that's it. I mean, not all of these say something. So but I wanted to establish, though, a state of mind, more or less, and not even about Charlotte, but about Allison, because it's completely contradictory to the Allison that you'll see anywhere else. Okay, that's what stood out to me, I think, the most. So let me know when you've heard it. So then Allison says, what the fuck? Why did he just give Nikki a full-on review? So weird. And by the way, I do not miss hearing his voice. He has the hots for them. Just FYI, I can tell. He's trying to turn Meg's against me, and that was as much a slam against my credibility as it was an endorsement of Nikki's. I don't know what. Why that's such a narrow deal, but what the fuck? Why? Oh, I just read that. Sure. Or Allison says, they've manipulated him. Nikki is not a good person. I can see that. It's weird. If you only knew the stuff she did to help Roadhog, oh my. The sad part is Steve does know. Here's where the order, I think, gets off a little bit. So anyway, she says, well, I guarantee you this, unless you tell me this is what we're going to tell them is the reason, or share this in the group, or say it this way, etc. Nothing you share with me in messages goes beyond you and me ever, as I sit here and reading the messages that Charlotte sent to me. Love it. The way you came at me is what made me trust you, if I'm being honest, LOL. Okay. Well, I knew if you were KJ, she would have flipped her shit if anyone had confronted her like that. She hates to be confronted, which is true. Okay, now Charlotte's talking about me here, but Allison says 100%. I'm not sure what that is, but this is July 13th, mind you. Charlotte says, Aaron did the live with Sue. I'm in tears. I did a $20 super chat donation to Sue's foundation like I promised, but just on a normal comment. She didn't, though. She did a super chat donation to the channel, not to Sue's foundation. I sent that on to Sue's foundation, yes, but she didn't send it to there. That's all I want to say. I made 4 comments about the Facebook group. People were asking how to find it. Erin didn't link it on her video or mention it or highlight one of my comments. Nothing or comments with the name of the group. Nothing. She said something about it being Charlotte's idea, but she never said who Charlotte was or anything about the group at all. Why would that have really hurt? Fun. Third night in the past 8 days going to bed crying. I don't know how. I don't understand why that's something to make you cry, but I guess some people it does. I don't know. So, and then we get on the subject of Alice here. So Allison says, "Oh my God, I hope it's not Alice." Charlotte says, "Isla Mama." Allison says, "Oh no, I think it is. Twitter is not safe. Being honest with you. Ask Steve about Alice." Charlotte says, "He told her to fuck off and that I wasn't a sock account. I will get screenshots. I have her blocked now. For the first time, some people actually stood up for me on there. She sounds very unhinged. Reminds me of Marie and Debbie." Allison says, "She is very unhinged. She is a big-time doctor, too. Lots are scared of that account." Scared, but... Then Allison says, "Katie Dunn made a video about Gwen, so ignorant." Charlotte says, "What did she say?" "Just, she blocked me. I did not block her. She's trying so hard to keep everyone from paying attention to the filings today." Allison says, "Pretty much. Keep saying she doesn't know what even triggered this, all from Gwen." She's so full of shit. I know, trust me though, keep listening. It gets going. And we're going backwards in time. I don't know how, but we are, whatever. I think we are. She's so full of shit. "I thought I screenshot it, but I didn't. Anyway, she changed the title of that video about Gwen. She's trash. She clickbaited due to low views." Charlotte says, "Oh my God, let me see if somebody did. I've been waiting for some woman, Alice or I must have went backwards. Alice or Valerie to tell everyone who I really am on Twitter. She says she's going to expose me, as if my whole Facebook isn't already exposed." And she's got a point there. Her whole Facebook is already exposed. "Oh my God, I hope it's not the Alice," is what I'm guessing she said. And yeah, I don't know why Steve is behind her. I think maybe Nikki. "It scares me to have him as a mod now, but I keep telling myself, you trust him. He contacted me about her again this morning, and he's going to call her tonight." What? "I told him I don't care what she says. She's blocked from the group, and that's not changing." Oh, I think this was about down the rabbit hole. "And that is not changing. She's trying to put out false info as of this morning to promote her page and that rabbit page. That makes them both not worthy of my trust or my energy." To which Allison says, "Oh, girl, feel free to remove him. As you said from the jump, it was a bad idea because he is controversial. Oh, and he is probably snooping and sharing it all with them. I never wanted any mods," she said. "I trust no one for the most part," that goes on to say. And then now we're over here. "Exactly. They wanted in ours to gain subs." Oh, they're talking about the group. "Exactly. They wanted in our group to gain subs, but this way doesn't help them at all. If I were you, I would completely ignore that group and Reddit." Charlotte says, "What channel did you say Nikki had before Supernatural Crime?" Allison says, "It's the same. She just changed the name. She is trash, in my opinion, and that's an understatement." Charlotte says, "Yeah, I don't know why Steve is behind her. It scares me to have him at my..." Okay, there's before the last one. So like I said, these things are not in order. She sent them to me out of order too. So I kind of put them together a little good, but I guess not. "Oh, girl, feel free to remove him. I trust no one for the most part. I guess I can see how he approaches me after he talks to her tonight. I'm more scared of making people mad at you if you ever decide to reveal yourself again. I don't want you to come back with people in the community mad at you." "All of the drama is because of jealousy numbers and control. They probably assume Katie is behind it and you are working with her, but fuck them because we know that's not the truth. And there's no point in arguing with them. You will not change their mind." Well, I shouldn't have called out the rabbit for the Patreon thing. I think this what started it, other than the two ladies on the other page. This is another reason I left the community, because of drama. Allison says, "I know you aren't making this your fault. They were in the wrong, not you." Oh, I can find every way to blame myself. I always do that. I went to bed crying last night and woke up crying this morning. Allison says, don't let them make you feel any type of way. They are mad because you won't allow them to solicit your members for their financial gain. No, you are too much like me. They love that. They with that. They thrive off that. You can't let them win. I would never have let the rabbit post their content in this group, Patreon or not. I don't like her, period. She is quite literally posting info about Katie that is 3 years old, but she just found out. She has no value to this community. Sorry. Pretty harsh. She's no value to this community. Sorry. Everything she posts is old news. I got one for you. Did you know Katie Joy has a TikTok with 17,000 followers called Sister Wives? Why? No, I meant that's who got Nini's Twitter banned. Oh, duh, sorry, that's sick. Who is the rabbit hole lady? This must be before then. Is this the weird lady that is super weird? No, it's not the weird lady who's super weird. It's just the weird lady who's moderately weird. I'm sorry, I digress. Katie Parker, she joined the other page, but she posted it on our page too. I got bad vibes for her, Allison says. She changed her content up to get subs. I don't like or trust her. Charlotte says, I asked her to DM me, but she hasn't yet. I checked, and it is against YouTube terms of service to share Patreon info. The constant mocking and her clickbait titles give me bad vibes. Whose Patreon did she share? If it's hers, delete it and warn her. Yeah, I think I'm going to delete the post. Gwen Brown's Patreon. And Gwen Brown struck Katie's channel for doing that. And she posted on Facebook about people sharing her Patreon. Yep, delete it unless Gwen shares her own Patreon. I don't want anybody using the group as their own marketing group. That's not the purpose. If we want to share content that, okay, I think that's the next screenshot has that. Yeah. If we want to share content that we feel helps our goal, then that's a different thing. She isn't about to use our group for her own advertising. Besides that, we know way more about Katie than she could even attempt to know. I tagged her and asked her to DM me an hour ago, and she ignored me. And she's in the other group under her name and her page. So I removed it. Good move, Allison says. I don't know what it is about her, but I really find her weird, and I seen her motive the minute she started targeting Katie. Her own subs said she changed her content. Charlotte says, I added to the rule about sharing links that videos must not violate YouTube terms of service. Allison says, I love how quick and amazing you are at this. Does that kind of sound like love bombing a little bit? I mean, I'm not saying she's not quick and amazing. She may be very well be quick and amazing. I don't doubt it. But the way Allison says that, that's what it sounds like to me. Like, it sounds like love bombing. All right, so now we're down here. Only a few left. Okay, I'm on Android, and I'll figure it out tomorrow and screen record it, but we need to make sure you're protected above anything else. Thanks, love. I appreciate it. Charlotte says, get some rest. We will figure this out and get this back out to people and keep you safe. Allison says, you as well. Thanks so much. We will chat tomorrow. That was July 7th, so that was in the beginning. Oh my God, she posted again. She is really worked up. Who, Katie? Love to see her pressed. However, it stays like this when she goes unhinged and doxes people. Yeah, she's really shook up about something. Maybe the Gwen thing. Oh my God, her channel would grow if she was nasty, LMFAO. She's trying really hard to make people think she's nice, Charlotte says. Allison says, this is why she gets laughed at. It's like her doing a get ready with me saying everyone has been asking. Girl, no, they have not asked. Shut up. Or, I don't know. Stop it. Stop that. I don't know what it says. Is that 7? No. Okay. 987. Okay. No, now I'm on 7. Now we're back on Steve. Steve will ask you, I'm sure. He may even be upset, but just say what I did. I didn't want her to feel overwhelmed. I think they were talking about me. I didn't want her to feel overwhelmed by trying to mod here. and run her own channel. And then, or maybe they weren't talking about me yet, but now they start talking about me. Hey, I was looking over the settings today. Now pay attention here. I was looking over the settings today and was looking to see who was doing what. So that tells me that she can operate a group. She can operate the activity log in a group, so she can see exactly which admins are doing which tasks in a group, right? Hey, I was looking over the settings today and was looking to see who was doing what. It seems like Erin may not have been doing much moderating. I personally think she probably doesn't have enough time to even care enough about the group to mod. She already has the huge responsibility of her channel that I don't want her to feel obligated to have to moderate the small group. The size of anything doesn't matter to me. Well, this time it doesn't. A little kidding. So that's not the case here. And I do have a lot, like my channel suffers because of everything else I got going on in my life. So it's the responsibility of life that kind of prevents me from doing all this shit. Anyway, I removed her. I hope that she doesn't get upset with anyone. Like, I just went ahead and removed her. I hope she doesn't get upset with anyone. You know, that's what it sounds like. But anyway, I just didn't want her to feel like we are forcing her or using her to help us grow or any other reason. I just wanted to let you know that I did that today in case you saw it. And then this is back on the Nikki thing, I think, or whatever. No, I can't find the channel. Is it a low sub count? Like, yep, like Rabbit, desperate for views. I'll link it here. Oh, it's Nikki. Okay. Yep, exactly who I thought it was. She's not a trustworthy person at all. And has no credibility in this community with most. Steer clear of her. Well, I'm done with her and with Rabbit. The other group can have them. I just don't need that kind of stress. Allison says, she helped fake a pregnancy, a miscarriage, for a grift, for Roadhog and his wife Hoggett, all for gaining subs. That's how she reached 1,000. Vile. Okay. Did I already read this one? I think I missed one. Shit. Maybe not. Okay, so that was between Allison and Charlotte. Okay, and Allison and Charlotte stopped talking. I don't even remember when. I don't know. But next we're going to go on to all right, yeah, we'll do this one. We'll keep it in chronological order, I think. So here's some things that Allison had said to Vanna. Okay. And I'm keeping it just at that for the most part. Wait a minute. Let me. Okay, so I just want to point something out here. Oh no, I can share this whole thing. All right, I can do that. So what am I doing? Okay, so I want to point out this is the very first message between Allison and Veda, and it's on July 9th at 11:05, and it was initiated by Allison. Allison says, "Hey Veda, I love your work and admire you very much. May I ask what you use to create your collages that you post? They always look professional." And then she responds with, "Oh, well, thank you. I use, such and such." And you can see here, you can now message and call each other and see info like active status and when you've read messages. So I just want to point that out. That was on July 9th, and now we're up to July 14th here. "I love your work, very professional, and you can tell the time you put into it." And now that I'm looking at this, I'm not sure if I redacted everything in some of the, there's two of them I wanted to redact a couple of things. Let me just go through them ahead of time, make sure I'm not showing anything. I mean, there wasn't anything that big anyways, but it's just stuff that that Vanna may not appreciate. I don't know, but I don't want to find out either. So I forget what it is Vanna asked here though. I think it wasn't anything of Allison, but it was, I think Allison was referring to something that Vanna had posted. And it says, oh, wait, let me make that bigger. Okay. It says, Friday, 12:41. Allison says, I'm taking a wild guess that you are Charlotte didn't get along. I'm guessing she means you and Charlotte didn't get along. I have no clue what all this drama with Charlotte is, but I am not her, and I am not a ghost, LOL. I have allowed her to take over, and I never should have. And I did so against my better judgment. Why are some of these PNG and some of these are JPEGs? Oh, that's right, because I resized them. Okay. Okay, so in this one, Allison says, I have the exact same concerns as you all. I feel just like you did. She always thinks I am mad because I didn't respond or I don't respond to her. She changed the group name behind my back. We discussed changing the name, but I woke up and it was changed completely. No, she wanted to remove them. I never agreed to add anyone. She started adding all these mods behind my back. Also, I even told her that I never wanted any mods because I wanted the group to be free flowing with no rules. Then after she got into with everyone, I said, this is why I never wanted any mods. And she said, well, can you remove her? I said, I can, and just say this if they ask. The entire time I said I never wanted any mods. She said that once that I could see, but for granted, I don't think I was shared every screenshot or the entirety of the conversation between Allison and Charlotte. So she could have said it more than once, in all honesty. But I just say she paints a picture with Vada and with the other ones I'm going to show that she's just some innocent bystander here while someone just came in and took over the group and just like pushed her out of the way. When she sat there in DMs with Charlotte for quite some time, telling Charlotte exactly what to do, how she should handle things in the group, and for a group that she wanted to have no rules, she sure had no problem telling Charlotte exactly what rules to implement and how and why and when or whatever. And then she starts telling Charlotte just how awesome and how quick she is at this, and she just loves that about her, you know. Anyway. I just want to go through and make sure. All right, that's good. All good. So this next one picks up where that left off. If I never want any mods, and she said, well, can you remove her? Okay. Never want any mods or any admins. It was a no rules group. I know that may not make sense, but you get the idea. She sent me a message and said, I know you under whatever, and told them that something made, I can't, there's the arrow thing, and it was hard for me to stop it. So whatever, just go with me here. Made remove all mods because they were all coming for me. I reiterated why I want to know mods. I just told her that I'm about to shut down the whole group, and she begged me saying, please don't, because she has worked so hard doing this and that. Like, fucking enough. And okay, here she talks about balls. So Allison says, did she make a post about you? I'm being honest. I don't even bother looking at the group anymore. It's something new every day she had drama with. She just messaged me saying Balls has now blocked her. I said, Balls too? Holy shit. Oh my God. I think she was saying holy shit to something else. I don't know. But oh shoot, wrong one. Damn it. It doesn't matter. I can pull it right back up. And there's only like 12 pictures in this one, so it's not that big of a deal. This part here, this All right. So Allison says, I know, and she has severe mental issues. That is why I'm scared to drop her, and she knows my identity. My mistake, obviously. Veda had come back where she was trying to get me to go to turn against Aaron, Steve, and Nikki for her. And I was like, hell, I've known you like a week. Charlotte says, or not, yeah, no, not Charlotte. Allison says, I saw that. I even told her Aaron rarely responds, and she works, and she has a channel. She wasn't trying to hear it. Now, here's my issue with that, is that if this person, if Allison is in fact this creator that they've claimed to be, but this creator has never known me at the job I'm at now. So, I mean, sure, she could be just reiterating what maybe other creators have said, but they've really only said these things publicly, like recently. So I'm not sure, like, but this person speaks as though this is some known thing with me. And the creator she's claiming to be, I don't think would speak like that. So I don't know. There was another part I didn't fucking show. Damn it. Oh, no. Yeah, shit. It was between Allison and Charlotte. And that message thread, it was right around when Charlotte was saying how people had her back. No, it's in here. That's right. I'm sorry. It's in this one. I'm sorry. I got this. Okay, so here. This is a screenshot that was sent to Veda from Charlotte. So, it's a message that Charlotte sent to Veda. And I want to point this out because this seems like a huge lie for her to tell. And I just want to put it out there in case anyone's got any information on it, because what the fuck, what? Anyway. So Charlotte says to Veda, they gave me a cease and desist from the group on Reddit, and they're mad I stayed as admin. I was a little mad about all the personal shit, but I figured I was going to deal with some of that. But them harassing a member of the group was too far. And down the rabbit hole at bedtime is pissed at me because I asked her to get permission from Gwen to share Patreon info. Because people who own a Patreon should be able to profit from their Patreon without subscribers sharing, without permission. I don't know. It was the whole thing. Someone sent her a cease and desist thing. I thought, I feel like that might be bullshit. Oh, wait, this one's got more than 12, my bad. Okay, so here, Allison is talking about, I think, Charlotte. Or no, Charlotte is talking about Allison. Oh my God, everyone's going to be confused by this because I can't fucking keep it straight. I apologize. Charlotte is talking to Veda, but she's talking about Allison. She says, she came at me and for my throat, demanding answers on why the changes on the group and saying I'm Katie, saying everyone is coming for me because I'm Katie. And she just kept on and on. She demanded answers on why Steve something were getting, and I said I don't know. She demanded I mod her. So, oh, wait, is this me? No, it couldn't be me. She demanded I mod her so she see what is going on and prove that I'm not Katie. I modded. Oh, no, wait. What the fuck is this? Oh, wait. Okay. I don't know. Who am I talking about here? See, this is so confusing. This is Allison talking to Veda. Okay. See what is going on and prove that I'm not Katie. I modded her to show her that. Then she started saying she can't do or see anything as mod and demanded I admin her. And I fell for her shit. That's it. Okay, she was talking about how it is that Charlotte became active in the group as a moderator or admin. She's explaining that how she was threatened to, or how Allison was like strong-armed and bullied into this basically. And I thought that was very strange because she gave no inclination about this when I read the messages between Charlotte and Allison. If anything, it sounded like Allison was the more dominant person in that conversation or in their relationship. So I find it odd that Allison is now trying to tell Vanna that it wasn't her, that it was actually Charlotte who was the dominant one and who came for her. I don't understand. Like, that doesn't make sense to me, you know? I don't think that that's accurate. So this is what I mean by, I don't know who's doing what here behind the scenes or who's up to what or whatever. I don't know, but it sure seems like somebody is. So next we have, I'm also tired too, freaking exhausted, but I don't want to not stream anymore. I feel like I'm missing out on so much. Allison then says, and since she knows who I am, she keeps saying everyone would feel stupid if they knew who I was, and kept saying all these people would trust her. She basically demanded I out myself to give her credibility, specifically Stephen. I don't know what that means. Okay, and then she says, she needs it, and she does not need to run a Facebook group. She has been in everyone's DM. She tells me every day, oh, I talked to X last night, and I'm smacking my forehead, like, stay out of DMs. See, I didn't see that in the messages that I read, the group of messages I read before this. I didn't see Allison at all telling Charlotte to stay out of DMs, like she's hitting her head up against the wall or something, you know. She seemed like she was perfectly fine with the fact that Charlotte was in people's DMs. That was my impression anyway. And here she's talking about Katie. Yeah, the bitch accused me of working with Nat and helping Nat do these things. Like, what the fuck? She doesn't deserve a platform, period. Now, Katie accused a lot of people of working with Nat. I just want to throw that out there. Okay, I'm going to skip over that one. I'm glad I'm looking first because, all right. This right here, this is another thing that made me think. So, Allison says, I have a handful of people and that is it. This Charlotte shit has had me nervous as fuck. Vada says, that's it. Aaron's had something had my back. I can't read what it says, but I think Vada was saying something like Aaron's, had my back before or whatever. To which Allison says, Aaron's always had mine as well. I would say that that's not true. And I'm not, I think it's partially because like I wasn't thinking or whatever. It was mostly my fault and why I think I never had this person's back. And also just like stupid shit or whatever. It wasn't even nothing, and none of it was intentional. That's what I'm saying. But I would definitely fall on the side of, no, Aaron didn't have your back. And like I said, it wasn't intentional. But so the fact that this person is saying that I had their back, it makes me kind of wonder who they really are, because the person they're claiming to be, I do not think would be saying that. They may not come out and say Aaron's never had my back. I don't know if they'd say that, but I don't see them ever saying Aaron's always had mine as well. I just don't see that. And again, like I said, it's my doing. It's not theirs or anything. It's, but that's how I feel about it. And almost done. Oh, wait, that's a little more than I thought. All right, we don't need to share that one. That's about Charlotte's personal shit. I don't want to go through that. Let's go over that one. Okay, this one here. 'Cause, 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 So here, this is like right. It sounds like this is right before Allison and Charlotte had their falling out. But here, this is a screenshot of Charlotte and Allison's convo. I just want to make sure that there's no other identifiable shit in it. Okay, there is. So it says, Allison says, now remember, Allison sent this. So this is Allison's side of the conversation with Charlotte. So Allison's going to be the one in blue. And it says, it's not you. I just don't want in any drama. That is why I'm under a sock account. There is so much heat on the group. It's crazy. Charlotte says, it's mostly on me. We're adding people to the group every day, around 100 a day. Real people who follow Katie and found us. That counts for something. Balls blocked me because of Steve now. Allison says, Jesus, Balls too? Balls is cool as fuck. I can't talk right now. I'm busy at work. We'll respond after work. Charlotte says, yeah, it's been pretty brutal. Okay, I'm going to a concert with my daughter tonight, so I may not reply right away. I never did anything wrong to Balls. A couple of people have told me not to worry, and it's just a mob mentality. Just remember, Balls doesn't know me enough to trust me over Steve, Aaron, etc. She wouldn't do this if she knew it was you and me or something. Neither would many of the others. I'm okay with them doing it to me as long as they don't get to you. And I got to say, I don't know why she thinks that this person's identity would shield her. I don't think it would. I don't think anyone's identity would shield her, really. So, I mean, I just want to, it's not this person. It's just, I don't think people here really give a shit about that so much. Okay, so and this I thought was weird. So she says to Vera, I sent her a message and said, I feel like everything is fixing to blow up. There's so much drama and I don't want in the middle of it. And that my husband and I discussed it and I was going to possibly archive the group, but I removed her first. So she didn't remove me. And Vera says they were smart to do or whatever. No, you're good. I'm being serious. You can remove me and it wouldn't hurt my feelings. So she's talking about removing her from the group. Say, no, you can remove me from the group and it won't hurt my feelings. So, but she turned to everyone for help to get Charla away from her in the group because she didn't want Charla in the group. Like, and she even said, like, I realized I needed to reach out to people for help so I could get Charla away without, if she's speaking figuratively, without it like cutting my throat or something. So she realized that she needed help for this, and that was what she wanted. But now that it looks like Charlotte is out of the group, now she says to Vera, oh, you can remove me. It won't hurt my feelings. Almost like now this person or these people involved want to just suddenly hand the group over to Katie's like biggest, I don't know, haters or just detractors or whatever. Why is that? It seems, I don't know, that I think there might be a reason for it, but I don't know what it is. And then here, actually, well, no, all she says there is thank you. She's thanking Vada for everyone's help. I appreciate it. I don't know why I don't even know why I want to share this, but I want to share this one because I don't know. I feel like it's weird. She says to Vada, thank you. I appreciate you. You do such good work. I admire that. In that video that was done on Aaron's channel, you're right. Like she should have worked her way up in the community instead of coming in trying to take over and determine who is worthy of being a creator. Now she's right. She's got a point, and I completely agree with her. But it's just there was no prompting for this to have been said. That's why I wonder why it was said. I don't know. Okay. And here she says to Vera, and now I wonder if Katie sent her because she tried to make creators hate each other. All for what? There's only one person that would benefit from that. And then Veda had sent a message saying something like how Charlotte was posting DMs or whatever on Twitter. And this is what she said. This is what Allison said. From who? I told her as long as she shows anyone DMs, they won't trust her ever. She swore to me up and down she would never tell anyone who I was, ever, under no circumstance. And she would never show our messages. So if she does, it'll be on. I may not something YouTube, but she better not forget. I already have an audience that I can reach with one video. So this person sounds really upset about her identity coming out or whatever. So I wonder why that is. I don't know. It seems like I feel like if they really, really wanted to keep their name out of shit, then they wouldn't be actively working so hard behind the scenes to stir up shit. That's my opinion. But there's one more group of videos, or not videos, but messages here I want to just go over quickly. There's only a few of them here. So here she's talking about Charlotte. Okay, this is several people are in this group chat. Obviously, people who we're friends with, we're all in a group chat sometimes, okay? This is one of them, but nobody else's. I'm not showing anyone else's messages, but what Allison had to say. And no one knows who Allison is, so I'm not fucking outing anything. Just want to throw that out there. And I want to say that all of this shit that's come down with all of this posting and everything that Charlotte's doing about everyone and whatnot, about Steve especially, and all these crazy accusations she's making, which I want to get to too in just a moment, because these accusations are just fucking nuts. Given all of that going on, why is it that the person who asked us, well, not so much me, but asked us to come in and help them get away from this person, from this person with hopefully, ideally, keeping the group, but at least just get away from this person. This person came to Steve, to Veda, for help. Why is it that when shit's coming back around and now blowing back in everyone's faces, this person is now nowhere to be found? You know, and I wonder why that is. Anyway, let me check chat real quick here. Oh, yeah, that's another thing, Steve. I'm going to be playing those recordings. Oh, no, I don't know if I can. Should I? No, because if I do that, then I'm going to be outing the person that she said that she is. But I listened to those voice recordings, and I don't think that they're the same person. Yeah, they sound similar. They possibly even very similar. But there's things that I don't think match up. But then again, I also wonder, the only true copy that I know of that I have to compare to is something from one of my videos. And I think my video might have been sped up. So I listened to it and just at the speed in which it's being presented on YouTube. And then I slowed mine down 25% because I don't usually speed it up more than that because then I can't follow. I can't, whatever. So I sped it up, or I slowed it. What did I do? Yeah, I slowed it down 25% or whatever. And then I compared it, and it sounded even less alike. So I don't have your messages. I don't want to send you. I don't. Oh, she did. Oveda did post her name. Okay, well, no, you're right, Steve. It is merely her content creator name, but that's how I know her real name, because her content creator name was doxed with her real name. You know, we know who did that. So that's how I was. As soon as I heard her content creator name, I was able to find her real name and account on Facebook and message her. And that's another thing I want to point out. I messaged this person, her real account, on Facebook, just to ask her to verify if this was her or not. I still haven't heard back. We're several days now, like 4 days maybe. Oh, you can show your message from the group. All right, yeah, I'm not gonna. I'd have to go through and see which ones I can show. I don't want to do that. But no, I already took screenshots of the ones I'm sharing anyway, so it's no big deal. I don't need to share anything else. If there's anything you want me to share, you can take a screenshot and send it to me quick. I'll do that, but I'm not going to go looking for it, at least not at this time. So. Well, I guess I could do that. Yeah, but the only voice clip I have to compare to is from a video of hers. And the shit she's talking about, I think people will easily put it together. You know, I don't know. Let me listen. I didn't even listen to what words were being said or whatever in the example. I already took clips and compared, you know, had them ready to go. I think I even put them together in a video, like, you know, stuck them together, but I didn't actually listen to the content on them. Anyway, let me get back to this here. So we're going to these right here. So here's from the group chat, and it's been Steve and a couple other people in this, myself and a couple other people in this group chat. And Allison was there for a spell for like a very short period of time, and then she just up and left. So here we go. So she is now known as Facebook user because that's what she shows up as on Facebook now, because it looks like she deleted her account or whatever. But she says, I have a lot of respect for them, so it hit me wrong. It proved to me she argues with absolutely everyone, meaning Charlotte. When she first came to me, she said all of you would vouch for her. She basically said I was nobody and needed her to save myself in this community. Really, because Allison was just saying that Charlotte was telling her, I need you to out yourself to give me credibility. That, you know, but I don't know. It just seems like it seems like the story, the narrative, whatever, it changes depending on who this person is talking to. Then she says, due to everything I've been through, I fell right in the trap. Then came the mental-ish, whatever that means. I want to keep doing this just in case. I think I went through all of these and I'm fine with sharing every one, but I feel better just doing this. Isn't it? Whoa. Oh, I didn't share the last one. That's weird. Oh, no, that was the first one. Okay. These are backwards. Why are these backwards? None of these are in order. Okay. So we'll start here. Okay. Now, she's talking about what went down with Charlotte and the group and everything. And she says, ramifications is her outing who I am. That's the only thing that I can think of. So mods got added by her behind my back. I did not want any mods. No one but she added people. And then she complained about people being added. And she asked me to remove Aaron because she didn't want it to show up that she did it. Well, I just read the DMs between Allison and Charlotte. And in it, Charlotte wasn't even talking about me. Allison brought me up. And Allison said how she looked at the activity log. She saw that I wasn't really doing much moderation. So she figured that I got way too much on my plate and she's going to do me a favor and just get me off of there so I don't have any responsibilities there. And I don't have to worry about it. So she removed me. But now she's telling, that's what she said to Charlotte, that's why she did it. But now she's telling people that it was Charlotte who wanted me removed. Because Charlotte asked her to do it. So Charlotte didn't show up as having done it. See, this is what I mean by I can't tell which one is behind it because they both kind of seem shady as fuck to me. They both seem to be running a narrative here. So it could be both, or hell, it could be neither. And they're just both two fucked up people just like to cause chaos for the sake of causing chaos. I don't know. But I definitely think that they both have questionable intent at the very least. All right. I didn't even catch that last time. Yeah, okay. This is weird too. So next she says, still talking about Charlotte. Disclaimer, I wanted no mod simply to protect my identity. I don't remember that. So she told Charlotte that she didn't want no mods because she didn't want to deal with the bullshit. No other reason than that. But she, really? Because you gave other reasons than that. But she went behind my back and add people, and then she ended up arguing with those people, and no longer one of them there. Come on, go back. Now here, Stephen, there is one comment I'm going to share of yours because I have to provide context. I don't think you'll mind this one though. So here Steve asks, Allison, can you make a screenshot of the actual chat log of who removed whom as well? Allison says, oh shit, I don't know about any of that. I don't know what chat logs and all that. Yeah, LOL. Well, because you were saying to Charlotte that you were viewing these logs, basically. You were viewing the activity, which is the activity logs for the moderation logs. You were saying that you were viewing them, and that's why you removed me, because you didn't see any activity really from me. But now, and after all of that, when you and Charlotte already had your falling out pretty much just about, Steve says, well, can you make a screenshot of the actual chat log and see who removed whom? Oh, I don't know about any of that. Like, now all of a sudden you're fucking clueless when it comes to like social media and shit, right? Like, why are we playing dumb now? I don't get it. Here she says, also, it's worth noting that I have told her over and over, I want no drama, and that's all she has brought since day one. I never looked at the group, so I never saw the post she was making 90% of the time. I did delete them when Vada brought it up. All right, see, this I want to show. She's got a point, but here, I'll show you. So she says, the group was never about her deciding who you can watch and who you can't. That is psychotic. Any creator she had an issue with, she put on there, do not watch this creator, only watch this one. Well, because in the screenshots of Allison and Charlotte's chat, it wasn't Charlotte who was saying that she had a problem like with the rabbit chick. No, that was Allison who said that she had a problem. She didn't want any of her shit in there. She would have kicked her out too, or whatever. So, yeah, it's not a solid argument on my part. Fine, I'll grant that. But I think it's definitely one that could at least be had. And maybe turns out. I don't know. But okay. Oh, here we go. Here, yeah. Another one. Here she says, right? I'm talking about the band list that Charlotte created. Allison says, right? I saw that and like it fell over. Again, I wasn't even aware activity log was a thing until Vada showed how to get in it. And I was like, oh my God. But the good thing is there is all your proof that I'm not lying. Because it sounded like to Charlotte, you knew exactly what activity log was, right? So yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, this was a fucking big bull-faced lie. So here she says, Allison says about Charlotte, one of the problems her and I had, like regarding the Sue interview, she was talking about the stuff as if we were promoting it. I told her I do not want to be associated with that because if Katie found out that I was behind the group and I was going and actively looking for people, you get the idea. I said, if people come to you, that's fine, but don't go looking for them, not under my name. Well, she didn't go looking for anyone under your name because she never, to my knowledge, she never really told anyone your name. So Steve says, yep. And then Allison says, and she complained to me 45,000 times about down the rabbit hole, stealing content. I'm like, Jesus Christ, lady. I'm sorry, who was complaining about rabbit hole person? I mean, Charlotte was kind of venting a little bit, but the one person who seemed to really fucking dislike Rabbit would be Allison, not Charlotte. So, I don't know. That kind of stands out to me. And it seems like now a different picture is trying to be painted. That's what it looks like. And I want to throw this out there too, just in case if something is planning on being accused or whatever in the future. Here, Allison says, I appreciate each of you. Thank you so much. Thanks so much for taking over. I never wanted that group to be a boot camp or something. So here she is thanking all those involved for taking the group over from her. I just want to point that out in case she comes back later on and says they stole the group from me or whatever. Oh, here we go. Yep. Another big, huge fucking lie. So Allison says, or first Steve says, she seems to have faked something. The screenshot she had shows you removing EKC as admin/mod, but I will look more into that soon. I am fixing the approval list at the moment. Steve says it is long. And then Facebook user says, yeah, I had absolutely nothing to do with that. Or I'm sorry, Allison says, yeah, I had absolutely nothing to do with that. I think I may have banned 2 people the entire time I had that group, and they posted nothing but spam. Like, hey, I got this rug and you should want some of 2 kind of crap. So here she says that she had nothing to do with me being removed, but she came out and told Charlotte that she did remove me, and she gave her reason why. Like, she didn't even come discuss it with Charlotte first. She just up and fucking removed me, it sounds like, for moderator or whatever. So now she's claiming otherwise. So like I said, it sounds like a lie. So, almost done. Okay, you know, that's nothing, I don't think. All right, yeah, there's really nothing else there. I already read the first one. Okay, so I think that's it. I think that's all I had. Well, there's a video clip or an audio clip that I was talking about. Let me see what they're sending me though here in Messenger. Oh, okay. Yo, that's a lot of fucking activity logs. Okay, so Vanna sent me an activity logs, and she says, Allison removed you once. Charlotte did the rest. I know Charlotte did remove me from the group admin chat for the Facebook group that we had in Messenger, because that's you can still see the activity on that. But I don't know. This might. Okay, I don't want to show that right now. I want to go look through that first, because there might be actually be something there. I don't know, but I'll look through it first. All right, so that's the most recent one I got. All right, first. I want to listen to this before I put it up there. I don't know if it's the right one though. Why is my preview not fucking working? This is pissing me off. No, okay, that's not the right one. All right. No, yeah, I know I fucking made a video or something, but I can't find it anywhere now. I don't know. I'll make another one or something, and I'll show you what I mean, Steve. Like the voices, they sound similar, but they don't sound the same. Like they sound like a different pitch, and the accent is a little different. Like one sounds more northern than the other, but they both still kind of sound like a little southern. I don't know. And then again, I'm probably the last person to really cast any kind of judgment on this because I recently had someone else listen to a video that I was pretty convinced was one and the same person, which now that I think about that logically, like it's just like stupid. There's no way that they would have been, but goddamn, they sounded alike. So really, my ears could be fucking wrong. I don't know, but that's just my takeaway from it. Just I'm putting it out there. That's it. Now, basically, my whole theory with all of this is, there is one thing. There's Twitter. Okay. So let me get into messages here because I want to read. I already read this message, or I already posted this message once publicly a while back, but I want to do it again because the way people have been coming at me lately, I don't know. I'm not saying it's related. I don't know, but the way this person's also taken up for Charlotte and everything, that I don't know. This hate feels awfully personal, very personal. I'll show you what I mean. I don't want to. Okay, that'll work. So, this is a message that I received back on May 15th, 2022. So we're going back just over a year. And this was in response to my showing and commentating on another live stream from Nikki's channel where what's her face, Nat, had come on. This is the message I got from someone who was in my DMs and shit before this and quite friendly. So this person wrote, I am disgusted that you gave Nat your platform to spew pure trash and lies, just like what you accused Kay of doing. Of all people who I thought would do something like this, it would not be you. I have been lied about for months. Like, where the fuck that? Why is this about you now? You know I am not Shans. You know I am not Haiti T. You know that Wolf has turned on me just like he turned on everyone else who has ever spoken up against him. Your video is the death shot to my participation in this community. Jesus, this sounds kind of fucking dire, doesn't it? Your video is the death shot to my participation in this community. Can you live with yourself? Like, that's how it reads, dude. It does. You dismissed CP. Nah, I didn't. I tried to protect this community from Nat. Okay, who elected you the fucking protector of any community against anyone? Why did you feel, who appointed you there? Why did you feel like uniquely qualified to do that? What made you think you could do that? Why do I care? Anyway, I can protect myself just fine. Warning them about new socks. If you don't know the identity behind an account and there's nothing identifiable on the account, it's a sock account. It is. So I don't really think no one needed you to warn anyone about sock accounts. And also, what's big deal? So you warn people about sock accounts if what you're saying is true. So then that person, the sock account behind the account, can then just drop the account and make a new sock account. Like it's like whack-a-mole. That's what you're doing. Like, we don't want to watch anyone run around playing whack-a-mole and a never-ending game of constant moles popping up. Like, find a new hobby, man. I don't know what to say. Nothing I have done deserves what you just did to me. Mind you, I didn't say a fucking word about this chick. I said and done nothing. Okay? This person just showed up in my fucking DMs all hot and shit like that. I commentated on Nikki's stream. That's all I did. I'm not sure how this was a personal slight against this person, but apparently it was. I'm not going to post this publicly. Oh, fuck me. I guess your efforts were in vain because I went ahead and did it. I'm not going to post this publicly or chew you out publicly. All right, whatever. No, instead, what you've done is just fucking commentate to me, tweet at me, disparage me, insult me, come at me since then. But you're not going to chew me out publicly. Oh, well, thank you so much for sparing me from your fucking wrath, which you've clearly fucking been looking at me through like fiery red eyes ever since. You know, why don't you take some of this, I don't know, cooling off shit of yours or whatever and just cool yourself off, you know? I just got an alert or something. Yep. Oh my God. Yeah. Well, yeah. Damn it. Why did I think of that? Fuck. Okay. I'll say what he said. I'll say it in a minute. I just want to get through this and then I'll say who it is. Or chew you up publicly. Or make a big deal publicly. But I wanted to let you know what you have done to me by playing that live stream. Okay, now I'm just going to show you like the next part of this because I just want to prove that this is what she was mad about because I did nothing else to her. Okay, so I said, excuse me, when the fuck did I give Nat my platform? That wasn't my channel she was on. You know that, right? And I don't give a fuck who you are or who you aren't. What does that have to do with this shit? And I didn't dismiss anything. You need to stop listening to gossip and verify shit because you're dead fucking wrong about every fucking thing you just stated here. I don't know, nor do I care who you are or who you think you are, but I can see you're a fucking idiot at the moment. I think that was it. Was that it? Yeah, okay. And then they blocked me. So, like I said, this person and I were fine with each other my entire time coming into this community, beginning of 2020. That I've known her and everything. We're fine. Absolutely fine up until she sent me this message here. And what was it again? May 2022? May 2022. We're absolutely fine. Like we tweeted at each other. We commented on each other's shit. She was in my chat. You know, we were in DMs here and there briefly, you know. And then I commentate on a stream like I do on my channel. Like many of our channels do. We commentate on other channels shit. And that's what I did. And she took this as some personal slight that I took away. I undid all this hard work she did at protecting this community from suck accounts, you know? And I was the death shot in her participation in this community. Like, no, don't tell me that. Like, but yes, here she is still fucking participating freaking 2 years later. Like, we can't fucking get rid of her like herpes. I'm like, really. Go ahead. I'm waiting to hear the next name and come and make DMs for that one. But seriously, though. There has been no death shot ending any participation here because she is yet to fucking stop participating. So I'm talking about Porkchop. Now, or Porkamole. Now, I wonder, is it a coincidence that Porkchop has been coming for me again pretty hard, all of a sudden, out of the blue? And all this shit has been going on at the same time. I don't know. I'm not saying anyone's anyone or anything's connected. I don't know. All I'm saying is Porkchop seems to be around and active when there's some fuckery afoot. I don't know. I would like to know someday, just to know if I was right about any of my suspicions or anything, or if I was even close. I would love to know for that reason alone. But I fear I won't ever know. I don't know. Oh, I never heard him say that before. No, yeah, I said that. I said the pork and mole because I just read it. Okay. Oh, what's it? Oh, wait, I want to. Yeah, I called her herpes. Sorry. When you stick around like herpes, you tend to get called herpes. I don't know what to say. Anyway, let me go over here. Let me kill this because something has been being said on Twitter by what's her face. Oh wait, let me refresh this. Oh yeah, and I want to point out something too from my messages with Charla. It's on my phone. So this is how much shit she sent me. Okay. I think I might have already read this to chat, but I'll do it again. She wrote me. I hate this. She wanted to. She says to me, Charlotte, I'm going to get some things together tomorrow to prove I was raised IBLP. If you had asked me, I would have been happy to send you proof. For right now, I do have some posts I've shared long before the docuseries came out. Now, this was on June 9th. She sent me this. And the reason why she sent me this is because I was talking about her in my live stream. I think it was the night before or that night even. She messaged me like either right after the stream ended or the next morning. And what I had said on my stream was that, to my knowledge, allegedly or whatever, this person who gave me the stuff that I'm going to be showing you in the stream has come from this community, from the IBLP, is familiar with it, and this is why she was talking to Katie and yada yada. And my only reason for saying that is that basically I had no reason at all to doubt anything she said, and I still don't doubt anything she said. But because I did not, just because the simple fact that I did not, without a doubt, verify shit, I didn't want to act like I had without a doubt verify shit. That's all. I was just being transparent and, completely honest about that. I wasn't looking for verification either. I was completely fine with what we've established, so I didn't need anything more. But in case other people listening needed more, I wanted them to know that the more that they needed is not there. So that's all. Or I hadn't been sought after, rather, not that it wasn't there. So, and then upon hearing me say that on June 9th, she messaged me saying, if you just ask me, I would show you anything. I can get you documentation proving this. And the reason why I'm stating this is because I know it is now being alleged that Steve had asked her for her driver's license or her social security number or fucking deed to her house or some shit. I don't know now. But yeah, no, that didn't happen. That did not happen. It didn't. Fact. Wait a minute. I just remembered something. Shit. I can't believe I forgot. I love how slow my computer is. I fucking love it. So much fun. Oh, I spelled it wrong. Okay. was something. Oh my God. I got to turn off the freaking audio notifications in my head, because when people have all these emojis in their name and then the voice starts telling me Twitter, someone's from someone's such and such name, and then they name each emoji afterwards. So I'm just sitting here listening for like fucking 10 minutes for them to just get through the whole name and then just tell me who, what the fuck they said. It's getting annoying though. I don't think it's up here anymore. Shit. There was a post. I think I wish I thought of this before, because I think I would have disproven it. I really fucking think it would have disproven so much of the shit she's been saying. When did she start the group? Or when did she get involved in the group, rather? Like, because I didn't think it was like more than a month ago, was it? And I'm over here looking for. But this looks familiar, so why not anymore? Does it? Oh my God, take slower. All right, I might have missed over it. I don't know. Let me do one more thing. Posts. I just gotta give me all this shit, isn't it? Fuck. No, would it be from in there? All right. So I can't find it now, but she had put a post up. It was a public post. And it wasn't in the group. It was for like, it was meant to be seen by people who knew her. And she had put up how she's being doubted or questioned about her identity or whatever. So all of her friends and her family and everyone commented on this about how she's real and she's like this amazing, wonderful person. And I'm not saying she's not. I'm not doubting any of that. Whatever. But in it though, she was talking about how I think from what I recall, that's why I wanted to verify it, but I recall her saying something, a comment along the lines of, I mean, what do I have to do? Do I have to show my driver's license or some shit? You know what I mean? Like, this is the first I've heard, I remember hearing about having a possibility of doing such a thing. And it came from her mouth, her idea, her exaggeration of the situation. That's where it came from. Wait a minute. July 14th. I found it. I'm not going to put this up on the screen in case there's anything on here that's personal. I don't want to do this. If you know who she is, then you can go to her Facebook and you can fucking see it. That's all I'm going to say. But I will, if I find something in here, I will post it. I will show that part of it real quick. Let me just scroll through here. There's not a whole lot of comments, but. I didn't notice that before. That kind of stands out. Almost at the end. Okay, so it's the very last message. They're responding to someone. They said, "Thanks, Al." It's more of a personal background that they're questioning, but that's well documented. So they decided to say, "I'm not even a real person, and my entire social media account is a sock account." I think they have pretty much been discredited at this point. And her initial post says, "Hey, friends and family, I need your help. I'm working on a project, and I've upset somebody. You know how much I love drama. Anyway, I have been asked by a committee to prove I'm not a fake social media account and that what I've shared about my background is factual. Could you please post here if you know me personally, know how you know me, and what you know about me? It feels so bizarre to have to prove myself in this manner, but here we are. Thank you in advance for any help you can offer." And did I really have it on most relevant that whole time and not all comments? So I could have missed something. Oh my God. I'm so annoying. I don't think I missed anything though. Because if it did, it would have shown when I hit it would have shown comments missing because most whatever was selected and nothing else. And I didn't see that. Yeah, okay. That's all it says. I could have swore it said something like, "What do I have to show?" Such and such. Like she was kind of being smart aleck about it, but I could be wrong. Or maybe I read it somewhere else. I don't know. But either way, it's not here. Yep. Okay. All right. It's not here. So yeah, it was on July 14th that happened. So I'm kind of curious. So when was she making claims of this driver's license shit or whatever? Oh, you answered that for me. Thank you. Charlotte became an admin on the 4th of July. Okay. So by the 14th, she was saying, "I need to prove who I am," or whatever. It's because he's high. That's why, Steve. Like, dude, you should see me on mushrooms. Like, dude, I blow my own self away sometimes. The shit I come up with, but like then I sober up and I forget it. So I started making notes, my thoughts that I had on mushrooms, and they're quite interesting to read the next day. Like I came up this whole never mind. I'm not going to get into that now, but I did come up with this whole concept of this whole analogy of life, and I came up with a explanation of whether or not there's an afterlife and what that consists of. I buy it. I don't know. We can do that another night, though. I don't feel like making a fool out of myself right now. All right, so yeah, that's about all I had planned. Like I said, like I don't know who's in on what, or if that's the case, or if it's both of them. It could be both of them. I don't know. Because I mean, we all seen the whole staging of text conversations already before. We've seen that a couple years ago, you know. I don't know. I don't know what to make of all this. And honestly, I think, and I'm going to advise everyone else, you guys do what you want. Don't listen to me, whatever. I don't know. But just from my experience with the shit with what's her face before and things since and whatever, I am of the belief that if you ignore it, it doesn't become real, because this is all virtual shit, first of all, and this is all LARPing virtually. Okay. It only exists if you breathe life into it. And you can sit there and say, it's not the same as saying, just ignore it and it won't bother you or it'll go away. I know it's not the same as that, because when you get something happening in real life, you can't always ignore it because it's not going to go away always. This shit is just not real. It's not fucking real. It's not real unless you buy into it, unless you believe into it. Then you give it life. And I really feel like that this is very much the same example of that. And that's why I am of the advice and the belief to not breathe life into it. But that's just me. But on that note, I'm going to wrap this up now. So thanks everyone for being here. Again, though, before I leave, I want everyone to stop and think about something real quick. Upon watching that clip that I showed in the very beginning of the brown kids or whatever, the first place Katie's mind went is that they're talking about racist shit. The girl's brother is making the puking sound over the thought of his sister being with a black guy or a black person. It would never once cross her mind that maybe he was making those puking sounds over the thought of his sister being with a guy. I'm not saying that's what it was. I don't know. But neither does she. But that's the first place her mind went. Because the concept of brother and sister and this not being something that's going to gross each other out never even crossed her mind. She saw nothing wrong with it. She didn't see that as being possible. Like, who's gonna react to that? React like that over that? No, this had to do with race. I don't know how you can't even just consider that it was a brother and sister thing. I just want to point that out. That's fucking freaky. That's freaky. And nah. I forgot what it was. I made a point earlier, but now I don't remember what it was. Oh well. I'll make it another night, maybe. I don't know. All right, I'm tired. I'm going to bed. I have to work tomorrow. So thanks for being here. Have a good night, everyone. Bye. And yes, I called her herpes. Bye.